There was a light bulb moment for some of the ensemble cast of Leave the World Behind that blew them away. Netflix's NFLX apocalyptic, psychological thriller boasts Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke, and Kevin Bacon. I remember that there was a moment on set where it dawned on all of them, and it was like, wow, we have never done this together. Why did that not happen? It's a little baffling because they all broadly came up in the industry together and working on these projects that kind of overlap on the circuit, explained director Sam Esmail. I can now take a small credit in some way for the three of them finally coming on board on one film. I'm happy to take that credit, but it was definitely a moment that dawned on all of us on set. He continued, I don't think Ethan and Julia have ever worked together. Julia and Kevin worked together once on Flatliners decades ago, and Ethan and Kevin never worked together. Esmail believes he got lucky with his cast due to the complexity of the storytelling and what the roles demanded. I reached out to the best of the best, and they humbled me by saying yes, he mused. My cast is pretty much the cream of the crop. I write very specifically, and to write good characters, you have to be as specific as possible, but then I stay out of the way and let the actors do their thing. I can only do so much with words on a page, and it's really the actors and their craft that bring it to life and its three-dimensionality. That's where the magic happens. It's challenging material, and actors wouldn't do this if they weren't up for the task. Esmail, who also produced and wrote the adaptation of Rumaan Alam's titular novel, was also happy the experience allowed him to put an urban myth to bed once and for all. I didn't realize this, but there's this sort of conspiracy theory out there that Ethan and Kevin were the same person, he laughed. I'm happy to dispel that myth and actually show them in the same shot. It was great working with the three of them. Like you, I'm of that same generation, and these were my heroes growing up. I loved watching them, so it was great to watch them in a movie I was making and go at it with each other. Leave the World Behind, which premiered at the AFI Film Festival in Los Angeles, sees a family's getaway to a luxurious rental home taking a terrifying and dramatic turn when a cyberattack kills all their devices, cutting them off from the world. As they search for answers, two strangers turn up at the door out of the blue. Getting Roberts on board was a no-brainer for Esmail. After Homecoming and Gaslit, her performance as the Karen-esque Amanda Sandford marks the third time they have worked together. Julia read the book in one day, then called me and said she was in, the director explained. She was someone I pictured immediately when I read the book, and she saw that it takes her, America's sweetheart, persona and flips it on its ear.